Hey yo, what's up, my people? I hope y'all had a good weekend and everything. I'm over here out in nature. Just want to touch on a subject that I've been thinking about, and my wife been talking to me about as well. Bullying, which is something that happens to be a problem in all over the world, in all the school systems and everywhere. It's a problem, bullying. And what can we do as parents? What can we do to stop that? One thing we could do is we could start talking to our kids. You know, start talking to them, getting involved in their lives, because at this time is when they mostly need you, when they need you the most. During this time, when their youth, their adolescence years, when they're going through troubles, identity crisis, that's normal. We all go through that. You remember when you were young, you go through all that shit, all those changes, you know what I mean? All those identity crisis bullshit and this and that. But we need to start talking to our kids. Start telling them wise words. If you see there's a problem, address it. Kids, you too, kids out there, you don't have to be afraid. If you're getting bullied, stand up for yourself. That doesn't mean you have to hurt somebody and be violent, but stand up for yourself and tell them, no, I'm not going to be bullied. And if you keep bullying me, I'm going to go ahead and get somebody involved, a parent or somebody, because I'm not your toy. Stand up for you. Don't cower down. Don't bow your head or anything like that. Stand up for yourself. Let it be known that you're a grown man or little girl, and that you need to be respected, and that you have to be respected just like they are. That you're normal, and you, regardless of that people think of you, you're a normal person just like anybody else. Just trying to make it and survive in this fucking cold world sometimes. Sad to say that even among young kids, there's stuff like that going on and hurting kids, and even to the point that they kill some kids. And so some of these kids, they can't take it no more. That's why I see why they do what they do. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but can fuck, you know what I mean? You have to start talking to your kids. You have to find out what's really hurting them, what's killing them inside. Fuck all this other bullshit. You're involved in your job and your career and trying to get all this money, but you're forsaking your family. You're not talking to your children. It's time to get real, y'all. This is a crisis going on, and the only way that's going to change is if we start getting involved in their lives and showing we care, and showing them, giving them answers, showing them how to handle situations. Because just because you didn't go through the same thing your child, might be going through, doesn't mean it's not happening to them. You might have been, growing up, never been picked on, or maybe not, or whatever. I never was, growing up. A few kids tried me, but I always stood up for myself. I was, I fought, and they realized, hey, leave this kid alone. He's crazy. He'll fucking fight back. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that's the answer, but as a kid, I didn't have nobody to fucking show me the right way. I was brought up in an abusive family, so that's all. The only thing I knew was violence. The only way I could react was in a violence manner when I was, when I was fucking teased or something. Somebody fucking got in my face. That's the only way I knew, because that's how I used to be treated at home, So, but that's not the right way. You have to teach kids, look, you don't have to be violent. Stand up for yourself, but don't use violence, and just move on and get adults involved, and they will help to solve the problem. It's okay to look for help, It's okay to look for help, and now that I'm older, I'm wiser. I avoid confrontations, and I try to help people avoid them as well, instead of making situations worse, and helping the children and talking to them so they can know how to handle situations in school, and live better lives, and be happy, and make this a better world, y'all. So let's work on that. Let's work on our families, on our kids. So let's stop that fucking bullying. It's in parents' hands. It's in our hands. The kids, they can't do it by themselves, but they need our help. Let's step in and start handling it, and start taking over and talking to them, communicating, and showing more love, understanding, spending time, everything, okay? And showing them everything that we probably were not shown as little kids growing up. Maybe there was some things that you didn't get, the love that you didn't get during your youth years, or whatever. That doesn't mean you don't have to give it to your kids. Give them all the love and understanding and support that they need, so they can flourish and be successful in this world. and bring nothing but greatness to to society, and so that way we can have kids that can help change the world for the better. Okay, so that's a positive message for you out there. Stay safe. Love y'all. Have a great week. All right, peace. I'm out. Love y'all, my steaming community. Stay safe. Bye.